Good morning, Lana Scott Lighthouse. Guys, today it's Monday. I'm so sorry I didn't get to the readings over the weekend. But I went ahead and I did a drop reading for y'all because I wanted to get set in my mind because I want to do bigger drop readings. So what I'm doing with these, because my angels and spirit guides told me to, okay? So the way I'm going to do these from now on, guys, is the top row is going to be the situation, what you're moving into or out of, the major energies. The middle row is going to be what's behind the scenes or what you don't know or how you change or something that comes about because of all this on whatever level, okay? And then down below here, I ask, what can you do about it, or how does it, within your control, how does it affect you? Or how can you change it, or what do you need to listen for, look for? You know what I mean? Where something that's within your control, okay? And so I went ahead and I did them because I meditated on everything. See, I got my little candle going here. Sky's asleep in her basket. So this is for the earth signs. This is for the earth signs of Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Guys, I meditated on this. I did a candle meditation, and I focused in on my angels, spirit guides, past on loved ones, and ancestors. And then I also asked for anyone that's a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus that needs to hear this message to pick up these main energies. I asked their angels, spirit guides, past on loved ones, if they had a message that they wanted to make sure somebody got, to chime in. And, because when I drop them, guys, I did get that message one time because I was dropping them too low. And they said, no, you need to drop them higher so we can flip over the ones that we want to flip over. I mean, that's the picture they showed me in my head anyway. So I know these days, guys, I know when a thought's not my own. Thank you, Santero. A long time ago, you talked about that. And I realized at that time that I have a lot of those. I'm like, where the hell did that come from? Well, my spirit guides and angels, they just talk to me in so many different ways. So this is for your earth signs. So guys, let's get into it. Okay. So first off, the main energies coming up. We have keeners, which is closing, okay? So some kind of situation you're walking away from, it's closing, it no longer suits you, it's something that you will have some kind of you will have to defend yourself in some way. You're going to take the high road, and life's going to move forward because you're going to let this thing go. Whatever it is that's closing, you've outgrown it. They're saying it no longer needs to be a part of your life. It's one of those things you have to kick to the curb because you're traveling forward. You're going forward into, okay, so we got path of destiny at the end. So this is talking about something that's like more faded, but it's still within your control to a certain extent as far as timelines go, because it's talking about how you decide to handle it, okay? And if you let go of it and walk away, you're going to be better off for it. The reason why I say this, we have Rado for travel. Then we have Ing, which I always see Ing as a doorway, okay? Which is, Ing's like the best rune you can get in the deck. It's like good all the way around, no matter how you look at it, okay? And there's no reversal to this rune. So that's a positive thing. Whatever it is that you do after is moving on, okay, is going to bring you success. You come to yourself in some way because Sobilu is the rune of success, the rune of the sun, the rune of wholeness on a spiritual level, on a microchism to macrochism level. And it is on your path of destiny, okay? Now, it's still within your control because you may decide not to do nothing, okay? But when something closes, let that shit go. I'm just saying. Now, behind the scenes are what you don't know. We have is going from the microchism to the macrochism. So this is talking about your intelligent, your spiritual self, your consciousness, your soul growing from entering more into a higher consciousness level. Okay, but at the same time, you're gonna have to do some kind of work on a physical level or a mental level because you get rewards for your efforts. Then we have Thurius. Now, I actually looked this one up because I wasn't sure after we had this what it was trying to say. Part of Thurius is letting go and whatever no longer suits you, however it is that you're on a level that you're growing, whatever you walk away from, you will learn wisdom from this if you let this close on your path of destiny. Someone may come in and tell you something, okay? But at any rate, you're going to have to work for it, but it's going to be okay, all right? Then we get Othilla. Othilla is the homestead, the foundation, what you know to be true. So I'm feeling like behind the scenes, if you let this go on your path of destiny, you're going to have a stronger foundation within yourself on a spiritual level, emotional level, intellect level. Everything on your internal foundation is going to be stronger and be building up. Does that make sense? Behind the scenes are what you don't know. Guys, I love this. For you earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, I hope this resonates with some of y'all, because this is all the spiritual stuff about what you can do with it. Because we have gift, Gibu, which is, Gibu is like a new partnership, but it's also wisdom from the gods. So somebody may come in that says something that you go, oh, and you get sudden clarity, okay? And you may feel like, well, gee, that's an answer to my prayers. But it's something you didn't see, but it is something that becomes seen to you. Does that make sense? Because of this Gibu. And the reason why I say that is because then you have spiritual warrior. So in some way, on a spiritual level, you have grown immensely when you let this door close, because you moved on. Do you see what I'm saying? And you went through a new doorway with success. So guys, your spirit guides and angels are trying to tell you and talk to you. Please listen. Because if you do, then you're going to have some new birth. Or you might even have, because of this gift, Gibu, as a, when you talk about partnership, you might even have a Earth Mother type come in and help you get some more clarity on it to see. And then you get lots of relief from distress, because you realize it's something that's, the door was supposed to close for a reason. And you're like, you breathe a huge sigh of relief. And that's where, because this is all spiritual help, guys, but it's also, Gibu can also not just be wisdom from the gods, but it can be a new partnership. And I would say it's somebody that's older and stronger and has more wisdom than you, who helps you, because you also got manas up here, see? And that manas can be also people. It's humanity, mankind. So, and having relief from distress, a stronger foundation, path of destiny, for those of you that this applies to, because this isn't going to resonate for everybody, guys, that's awesome. Now I'm going to put some tarot on this to see if there's any other information that they can give us. Guys, I absolutely love this, because look at all that growth, okay? In this situation that you let go of on your path of destiny, and behind the scenes what you don't know, and then look at what you can do, and all the spiritual help that you have, okay? So whatever intuition of yours opens up, you are a spiritual warrior, and this is on your path of destiny. Guys, don't forget to ask your spirit guides and angels and ancestors and passed on loved ones for help. If you know you have people around you that you can trust, that you've known them and you know they would never do nothing, it's somebody that you know that you can trust, that you've always, you know what I mean? You know internally that they're, okay? If they give you any information or you ask them for any guidance, okay, which is where you would have some control over something, and they give you advice, listen to it so that you can get this relief. Guys, you're going to be so much happier if you do that. So let me pull some tarot. And I'm going to move these out of the way. Guys, this is a really great message for the earth signs today. And now this is just main energies coming up, and it's not going to apply to everybody, or it will apply to you in a different way at some point. And this message is general, and it's also, I say main energies for the upcoming week, but the way I look at it too is, if you see this message a month from now, it'll be the week, maybe the week coming up for you after that. Because I didn't put a time limit on this. I just asked them what are the main energies. And sometimes, I've learned over doing this for a long time that sometimes when I do my messages, they bleed over into other time periods. So it might come in after you've made it, after maybe something else has happened. This might pop up on another timeline for you or this might actually shift you to another timeline. Does that make sense? So, because every time you make a decision, especially a major one, you get on a new timeline because you've made a different decision. String theory, guys, I think is what it's called. But anyway, I believe in that. So, all right. So let me pull some tarot, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, passed on loved ones. For the earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. If there, whatever information, extra information, or anything else that the earth signs need to know, and their angels, spirit guides, and ancestors and passed on loved ones, if there's a message that you in particular want to get out there for them, now's the time. All right, let me see what we got on the bottom. Okay, on the bottom, we've got the Emperor. So this is somebody that uses his intellect. or somebody that embodies those earth signs. Now this, I do believe this is an earth sign himself. The Emperor is a Taurus. So if you know somebody that's a Taurus that comes forth, another Taurus that comes forth and wants to give you some guidance, okay? He's logical and intellectual. He's not as emotional. So if he sits back and you run in to meet someone, or maybe you are even this person that you're like, you're the one with the intellect, with the wisdom and the being able to step back and look at it and go, well, you know what? I'm gonna look at this logically. Okay, so this is someone, so this may be you. Now let me see what else we have here. Wheel of Fortune. Guys, look at that. Look at that. Wheel of Fortune. Guys, closing. Going forward, Rado, this success. Guys, Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you. You can't make this shit up, guys. All right, let me see what else we got here. Oh, I love that. And this, to me, the Wheel of Fortune in this particular deck, I always feel like your angels, your ancestors, and your spirit guides, okay, are talking to you, okay? And then, of course, we have a spiritual help, guys. So, and then fertility, so it's positive. Taurus, Leo, that's a fire sign. There's Taurus in there, guys. I'm also seeing they're showing me also the green in her dress, which green to me represents prosperity and money. So something going into the future may have something to do with your finances. Or maybe moving on to something that's more financial for you. Let's see, what else we got here? We got the Empress. Okay, guys. The Empress is, I think she's all four of the queens wrapped up in one. So this is a very strong woman, an earth mother, and maybe someone that, right here. But because we have the birth here, guys, it popped in my head the minute I pulled it, said somebody's pregnant. I don't want to tell people they're pregnant, but it just popped up. So guys, I'm just going to let you know, somebody may make a new decision, and maybe you decide that maybe one time you didn't want to have kids, all of a sudden you decide you want to have kids, okay, or you found the right person. That could be where maybe you close the door on some kind of somebody, an ex or something like that, and something new comes in, anyway, guys, I'm just saying, somebody around you is gonna either be pregnant or have a new idea, because birth is also birth of new ideas. So maybe you'll have a new idea, you'll birth a new idea. Maybe you'll find out you're pregnant, or your friend is pregnant, or something like that. It just, it's birth, joy coming in. Okay, guys, and we have all that at the bottom of the spiritual level. Let me see what else we got here. I keep getting justice. So, guys, justice and Jera go along together, because justice is things being made right by the universe, rewards for the efforts of your labors, or, and of course, guys, I tell you, I always feel like she's holding the spear of destiny here, okay? And she's walking towards leaving the past, walking into the future. So this also kind of represents Therius to me, and she's finding balance along the way. So that's, I think that is I think is this a Libra card? I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm just seeing that she's, I still feel like she's on a tight wire on this card. And she's balanced precariously, but I feel like she's going towards the right decision. Do you know what I'm saying? She's, letting the past go. She's making a new decision for herself. Let's pull another. Let's see what we got. Yep, she sure is. Guys, every time I see the Hermit, he's going on using his own principles. He's going forth in his past. He's walking away from whatever negativity's been around him. He's got his tools, his staff, his light. Guys, follow your principles. If something doesn't feel right and you're wanting to close the door and move forward and get away from it, and your spirit guides come in and they're talking to you, listen. Because this is also following your own principles, and that goes right along with the Justice card. So in some way, shape, or form, whatever situation you're in, you are going to go forward because you are letting something in the past go. And guys, it's so much better in the future. Your foundation, your spiritual self, your path of destiny. Only you can make decisions for your life, they're telling me. Guys, I've said this time and time again, and y'all are going to hear me say it a lot. No one can live your life for you. No one can expect you to make their dreams come true. You know how some parents push their kids towards, they're telling me this, some kids want their kids to be what they wanted to be because they couldn't be it, so they want to live their life through them. Do not live your life through anyone else. You have got to make your own decisions, make your own path, and walk away from anything that is not on your path of destiny. And only you can decide how you want your life to look. That's what they're telling me. And if you want a stronger foundation to be the best you can ever be, and relief from this, guys, birth, spiritual warrior, you know, asking the universe for help, having wisdom and or a partnership come in that's, you know, that you make a decision on, you know, the choices that you have. It's all in the choices that you make, guys. And this is telling me you're going to make a new choice, okay? Because you've got Wheel of Fortune, you've got the Empress. Maybe you're pregnant. Maybe you've got ideas of what you want to do with a business or how you want your life to look. You've got other people that are willing to help you, and then you're going to have to work for it, but it's quite possible that you're going to get it. Whatever it is you want to work for, rather you want to change schools, or you want to change jobs, or you decide you want to move to Uganda and go help, you know, dig water wells. You know, they do that there. You know, you are on your own path of destiny, and you are going to be successful. Make sure you listen to your instincts and your spirit guides. If anyone suddenly pops up that has wonderful advice for you that you feel in your heart is right, use your own principles. But you know what? It's still your choice. But guys, look at all this positive stuff here. You know? You've got this old situation ending. Things behind the scenes you didn't know, but now you know. And what choices you can have and where, how you're, and I'm going to start calling your spirit guides, ancestors, and past on loved ones your spiritual counselors, okay? Because they do counsel us. They do give us advice. They do help us, you know, try to help us see and have clarity in our everyday decisions, especially the major ones, okay? So guys, nobody can tell you how to live your life, but you're gonna do the right thing if you let this door close, and it's gonna be better and brighter in the future. And your spirit guides and angels are cheering you on. So that's what I have for the earth signs, guys. He was under the deck. What comes next in case? Guys, look, I pulled one more. This is definitely telling me this is the ending card, but guys, look, the star. The star of success, your hopes and dreams coming true. And guys, that's what that's saying here. When you close this door and go forward on your path of destiny. Do you see that? Does that make sense? And look at all this spiritual help. And also some people help too. A dream coming true. What are your dreams? Do you want your dreams to come true? How do you want to live your life? How do you see yourself? How do you see yourself in the next 5, 10, 15 years? They're telling me. How do you want your life to look? Guys, it's always up to you. You know, even when you think you don't have a choice, if you make no choice, no decision, you're still making a choice. A lot of people say, "Well, I chose not to do nothing." Well, I didn't do anything, so you know it wasn't my fault that it worked out that way. Well, yeah, it was, because you chose to do nothing. That was your choice. See, guys. So someone has some hopes and dreams coming true. Let me see if I pick up anything else from this. Saturn, stars, the stars in her eyes, hope. It may be a Scorpio or another earth sign that comes to help you, or it may have something to do with that. Wow, guys, look at the stars in the sky there. Stars. What is it trying to tell me? I'm just feeling a lot of success, and which we have the success room, and I'm just feeling like something she's hoped for and wished for, and this could, of course, guys, switch the energies around. This could be also a man, okay? Because this is for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Some kind of dream's going to come true, and it is on your path of destiny. All right, guys, that's what I got for you. Lana Scott Lighthouse. Be a light in the darkness, guys. Be a hero. I just saw something else in here, guys. Choosing your own path. Sometime in the future, and this is like an additional message that I'm seeing. Guys, one of you out there who decides to follow your own principles, somehow, way, shape, or form in the future, people are going to know about you because of something you do, they're saying. Wow. Oh my gosh. So guys, one of you out there is, or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's more than one person, but I feel like they're telling me that you're going to break some kind of boundary, they're saying. You're going to be shining really bright, but right now you're not being seen. But in the future you will be. You will be shining brighter than any star in the sky. Oh my gosh. Wow. Somebody's hopes and dreams of something that they want is going to come true in the future. Okay, guys. Whew, that feels weird. Okay. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors for being here. And anyone else's angel, spirit guide, or ancestor who came through for this message. Somebody out there, you're is that an angel or spirit guide? I can't tell. I just know that one of them is the one that told me to pull this card. So somebody out there, this message is very specific for you, and they are letting you know that right now it seems bleak, but in the future you're going to be shining brighter than any star in the sky. So that is definitely a message out there for somebody. All right, guys. Wow. Atlantis Sky Lighthouse.